Good late afternoon to everybody, or good evening, or whenever you're watching this. I wanted to make a video concerning social media in the workplace. And I want to be specific because I could talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Because, there's a lot of stuff. There's, using social media for work-related things, connecting with coworkers, connecting with family and friends, making sure that things are up to date on the computer, checking your schedule on the computer, and looking at the events that are upcoming, so that you're aware and you have a sort of outline to go with, and how it's so um, easy, so much more efficient, and it's things are typed out instead of writing meter on if you were writing something on a piece of paper using a pencil. And there's so many benefits to that. But then there's also negatives involved. There's also malefic kind of things going on, like challenges and sort of um, you know underbellies of what could possibly occur when it comes to technology. Um, and I'm saying this, I could go into a bunch of different arguments and specific things, but I just want to cut to the chase. I don't want to beat around the bush. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, their own beliefs, their own feelings. Everyone is entitled to their own preferences, and if anyone is rejecting that, against that, not on the same train as that, wants to attack and hurt the person, say writing a mean comment, or difficulty with hiring them or firing them, or a disadvantage at work, or making a graphic um, video and then posting it on there. That's their side of the street to clean up, not your side of the street. To where this is so complex, and I could go into so many angles with this. But it's okay to like something or dislike something. It's okay to comment. Say, oh, I like how you do this. Or, you look really good in this. As long as when you're commenting, I want to be specific when I say commenting and posting, that it is, something reasonable, something nice, considerate, respectable, not, harassment, not hurting somebody else, not out to get somebody else, not, you know, the sort of on versus with you versus an enemy, and you're coming at them with jealousy. Um, to where, being mindful of what you're putting out there is so important. Um, and being reasonable about that, not really engaging in the negative pothole of somebody stirring around the pot of um pasta, and not letting the spoon just stay in the pot and leaving the matter alone, and just minding your own business. And the other thing that I wanted to say about this is just not letting those negative comments from people, or those negative um vibes, or responses or just anything that would take your focus away, lower your self-esteem, make you feel guilty or unworthy, or where there's such an obsession about what others think, or the fact that this person did not like the photo that I simply took of myself. Putting that aside, detaching from that, and letting people have their own opinions, expressing your truth without hurting somebody else, without pointing the finger, or just saying something or doing something which is super hurtful, super offensive. And then the other thing that I wanted to say is, if there's some petty drama with a post or like and everything like that, then then you know, how can you use your energy better? How can the people use their energy better, instead of, fighting and getting so involved in the drama, and, finding peace, and, just stopping, you know, the need to fight and create drama, and to simply put that aside and find love and peace. And, finding the power of love, or the power of respect, and simply just accepting somebody's point of view instead of the love of power. There's a quote along those lines where, you know, situations can be healed, resolved, made better, where everybody likes each other individually. Everybody is allowed to feel and think um, independently, and there's no "I'm right, you're wrong." I'm getting back at you because you did this, or you said this. It is not practical, and it's not right, considerate, or really worth your time and energy to get back at somebody and to fixate on things that occurred in the past, on something, a controversial issue that was really popular um, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, instead of now. That was 10 years ago. That was in the past. No use worrying about it now. Focus on the now. Be in the now. History is important, yes. But this is different than, history that you learn about in school. It's kind of like if I were to compare an apple to an orange. So, putting that aside, not taking that little detail and, just because of that thing that happened, then, this person loses their position, da 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 da. That is not the age in which we are moving into. The age of Aquarius is what we're moving into. And Aquarius is the sign of community. Aquarius is the sign that we can either be, so defensive and, dogmatic, self-righteous, or we can be open-minded and allow everyone to, have their own perspectives and everything like that. And the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction. Jupiter in Pisces, compassion, unconditional love, conjuncting Neptune is going to open up more spiritual doorways to where we're connection in connection to everyone and everything, and indeed that divine love is going to have its place, and that is